Alright, this game's called Hoop Rollers, and it's a great game idea to practice the bowling and the rolling skill for accuracy. Target practice. This works throughout all the grade levels. All you need are hula hoops and foam balls, and thanks to Emily Roberts for this game idea. So to start, you're going to use a line, maybe the baseline, and you're going to make some teams. We're going to have teams of three. You can have teams of three, four, or five, something like that. And you're going to have a relay style, your typical relay style. Each team is going to have a line of hoops at an appropriate distance in front of them. So for the younger kids, it'll be closer. The more advanced, older kids would be further away. And then each team also gets the type of ball to roll. You can use a foam ball or something like a dodgeball would work great. Then you're also going to place cones down at the far end, opposite from each line of hoops, and I'll explain that in a second here. So in your typical relay style, players are going to be taking turns one at a time to try and roll the ball to try and score it into one of the hoops. And so we'll see in the example, they've rolled it, and we see that the yellow team and the blue team have scored a point there each. So they're going to grab those hula hoops and they're going to bring it back and store them at their team. And then we're just going to bump it ahead, so they'd retrieve the ball, pass it to the next player, and the next player in line would continue on. So again, your typical relay. Not all teams would exactly at the same time be rolling it, but you get the idea. So the second time around, the blue and the green team have also scored a point there. So they would retrieve those hula hoops, bring them back, and go for the next person. And we're just going to bump it way ahead towards the end of the game here. The blue team has captured all of their hoops, so we see that they've been doing pretty good in this game. And so at that point, you could end the game. But the reason why we have the cones at the far end is because what happens now is that blue team, once they've finished all of their own hoops, they can go to any other team and try and capture the other team's hoops from the opposite side. So simultaneously, while they're all going, then the blue team would then try and roll from the other side into the red teams there. That's who they've chosen to steal from, and in fact had stolen one on that round, and then they'd add it to theirs, and the game would go on and on. So thanks again, Emily Roberts. Awesome game idea. If you've enjoyed this game, please consider subscribing for more games and visiting PhysEdGames.com. Thanks, everyone.